See, miles from everywhere. I'd just like to go through. This is on one of my other projects. I just purchased a motorbike off a chap in Victoria. He's a farmer, and he picked up this bike from a chap in WA who moved to Victoria. It's a Suzuki. It's a GS850. It's a sharp driven. Apparently, he said it's been in his yard for a long time, and he wanted to get rid of it. And it looks a bit of a wreck, but I thought I'd capture the project at the start. So I purchased the bike, and in the meantime I've been trying to get quotes. You see the Australian flies everywhere. I've been trying to get quotes for the transport. I could not from Victoria because he's so far out in the west of Victoria. I couldn't get a decent quote. They're always charging too much. So I arranged with this farmer to meet me halfway. Apparently he's going to pull a shed down in Giraldi, just that way in the town I'm going to go to, and he was actually moving it back to his property for a sheep, for use it as a shearing shed. But he's pulling it all down, putting it into pieces, going to take it down to Victoria and put it back together. So I've decided to get up this week and then go down and pick it up. It's about a 7-hour drive out of Sydney, and it's actually southwest. So it's really, as you see, it's in what we call, you can see it's wheat, mostly the wheat in this area, as you see. I've been driving through 100 kilometres of the wheat, and you can see it's miles. This road I'm on, I see a car about every 10 or 15 minutes. And there's a lot of dead kangaroos on the road. That's what happens in Australia. When we drive around, the kangaroos come out at night and they come towards the lights and they get squashed. So there's none of this part, which is quite good. So there's my trailer, it's empty. So I brought it down. So I'm capturing the start. So I'll go pick it up. I'm actually going to sleep in this town tonight, and then I'm going to transport it back tomorrow. So I'll take some pictures when I've picked it up. Okay, talk then, bye. Hi guys, just picked it up. Here it is. Let's have a look at it. Okay, it's the GS, it's the 850. As you see, it's in a wonderful condition. Not really. Anyhow, when it's finished, hopefully it'll look a lot better than what it is. Not too bad. The tank looks not too bad. It might be okay. The front discs are okay. Everything else is falling apart. Anyhow, that's what it is. This is the start of it. Okay, catch you later. Okay, welcome back, viewers. These are one of my projects, a couple of my projects which I've finished. You've probably seen them before. But as you know, I've just come back from 7-hour drive to purchase this thing. She's a Suzuki GS850 shaft driven. I got this off a chap out of Victoria, but he was a farmer, his farmer friend brought this over from WA, which is a long way out of Western Australia, and took it to Victoria. And this is what he brought over, and he's had it in his shed or in the backyard for about, I believe, for about 18 years, I think. He was going to throw it away, and he asked his other neighbour, which is he's a wheat farmer and a cattle farmer, whether or not he wanted it because he knew he rides bike, and he says yeah, he'd take it, but he wasn't going to do anything with it, and he decided to sell it. So I seen it on eBay, and I had a look at it, and I purchased it. I said, I've just got it back home. You can see this is probably going to be one of my toughest projects. Just going about the front, I don't know how we actually have ever ridden this bike with this tyre. No idea. But apparently the discs are quite good. I'll just go from the front to back. You see the shocks are completely poured oil on my trailer. My trailer is full of oil, so it's all from the front forks. Calipers completely frozen, as you'll see here. Nothing there, just straight through. I think that's completely seized. Front lights original Suzuki stickers. bit of pitting on the forks. I might be able to clean them up, especially down here. They're not too bad where the seals sit. The discs, I mean, I've redone other bikes. The discs are quite good, so I think actually they feel very new. So I think this bike's been done a lot of miles in WA and not so much braking, because there's all straight roads over there, because it's done, well, Speedo says 75, nearly 76,000 kilometers. I see this skull here shoved in the viewing port, which is really good, looks absolutely incredible. The keys, I haven't got the keys. I've ordered a new barrel, and my neighbour's actually good. He's going to pick this lock, so we're going to get this off and have a look at the tank. The tank surprisingly looks quite good. I tried to look underneath. I will take it off today and have a look and see if the tank's okay. But the tank, I think if once I seal it, it might look quite good. I can't see any penetrative holes. I did take the spark plugs out last night. There were black ones, some of them were black. I still have, because obviously it's a kickstart, it still had compression. I don't know how good the compression is. The clutch still moves. Well, I think it does, but this is completely sealed. I can't pull it at all. It's completely frozen here. I don't know what this button is. I know that's the blinkers, but I don't know what that button does. Choke, I understand. Decent has a gear selection. Well, I've never seen that before. Okay. I pulled the F box last night and it's just full of oil. Absolutely disastrous. The covers, this foot pedal, I can't believe this pedal looks like it's off a Mack truck. It's unbelievable. I don't know whether that's original or not. It might be, I don't know. I mean, I've never, this is a 1979 model. I've never seen anything so old as this. That might be the original foot pedal. They put a 4-into-1, which is shocking. I might be able to use it, but I think it's completely rusted out. I'll probably make another one up. It's got this horrible baffle here. This is a swing arm because it's actually shaft driven. As you can see, the fuses put in here. He's got some really good fuses with a bit of plastic and a bit of wire. That kind of worries me, whether or not he's done anything to the electrics. And even this one, he's got foil around it. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Yeah. It's funny, when I pulled one of the plugs off, I had a look inside and I could see the valves are very close and I could see the valve seating look very good. It's a 5-speed gearbox, kickstart. But even the reed disc, I mean, you can see it. It actually, there is no worn in discs at all. So I don't quite understand whether they put new discs on or something like that. It's coated in red dust because in WA they have a lot of red dust everywhere, and it just, I don't know if you've been to WA or even that part of the world, it's everything blows and it just sticks to everything. The tires are completely shot. Okay, I'll just get up and walk around here. Oh, we'll lift this up, have a look, I'll do this. Oh yes. Completely right. I mean, I'm thinking about turning this into Caf Racer, and this kind of, look at this seat, kind of helps me make that decor. The battery, it's got the original Suzuki sticker from the side of the tank, put it down to here. Yeah, the wire in the box. I'm going to take this outside and give it a damn good pressure washer, obviously. This earth wire. Okay.
You see, it's got rust here, but the surface only looks like it's on the surface so far. I might get away with that.
Anyhow, if not, I'll just put it. If it's a calf racer, I'll just put another. Obviously, I'll take. Oh, what they've done with the bars, they've switched them around and just switched them down to look like a calf racer. But I'll put the proper grips on it. In here, I think I have a WA Spider down there, awfully large. Okay, our backlight's smashed, obviously. I'll come around this side. It has a switch here. I don't know what this switch does. No idea. When I said I don't know what that. It's like a unlock and lock. I don't know what that is. Very strange. Okay. On the side, fuel cock's completely seized, obviously. The covers look good. The engine looks quite good actually. There she is, the shaft driven at the rear. Okay. Okay, that's the look. So next thing, I'll start pulling her apart. I'd need to take her outside and see and get rid of these spiders out the exhaust and blow around and have pressure hose to clean the wheels. Get this dust off it because it's everywhere. Well, this is it. This is the next project. Okay, talk soon.